All right. In my opinion, these are probably the best 350Z accessories you can get. I got most of them from Z1 Motorsports. If you guys have any questions, you guys can comment down below. Yeah, these are all kind of simple installs and kind of easy stuff to do. So I am going to be going to my boy Ben's house again to install all these parts. So I'll see you guys when we get over there.
One hour later.
Look, it came with a little piece of candy. What flavor is that? Damn, kiwi. That shit good. But yeah, check those out. This is where I got it from. Not sponsored by them, but shout out to Blind Spot. Alright, so yeah, I already went over this, but yeah, these are the Blind Spot mirror covers specifically meant for the 350Z. Like I said, shout out to Blind Spot. Not sponsored, but one day. No, I'm just kidding. So these little circle spots are gonna go in like that, and then this spot, hold on. Yeah, it's gonna be like this. And this spot is what's gonna stick to the mirror, and then this one in particular is gonna go right here, and it's gonna be flush with the mirror. There we go. All right, so this should go on like this. And then this outer one is what will stick onto the mirror. Okay. It's not as flush as I thought it would be. Like right here, you can see that little gap right there, but I lined it up with this seal right here. So, I mean, it's not really noticeable to the naked eye, but it's going to help with my blind spots, and that's all that matters, baby. So, but I'm going to have to clean that up again because my dirty fingerprints are all over it, but we're going to do the other side now. And then, yeah, like I said, if you order these, they're from blindspot.com, and you put this side on here like that. And peel off this 3M and stick that bad boy on. What the heck? This one's scratched.
How bad?
Not bad, but enough to annoy me.
We're gonna be seeing it from afar, so.
At least it's on the passenger side too.
Facts.
Who's safety man?
Anyways, that's that. All right, so these, I got these hood struts bundled with these poppers from Z1 Motorsport. I got the UHP, that stands for ultra high power. I'm sure that speaks volumes, or you understand that there's going to be a wing that will be put on this. That's why I got the most highly graded ones. So we're going to install them real quick. And yeah, like I said, it should go up a lot easier. All right, we were replacing these poppers and the hatch struts. This popper was stubborn and in there, so I just put a flathead on the edge right here and hammered it out. Came out really easy. And then this one is mad cooked. I don't know how it gets like that, but anyways. And then these new ones are just easy. All you do is you twist them in. I'll show you. I wonder why it comes with two though. I don't know. It comes with two of these rubber seals. I don't know why. I guess we'll put them both on. Cause, okay, no. I guess it only needs one. All right, anyways. Yo, peep the little dinosaur, dude. Yo, Ben, look at this. See, look, little dinosaur, dude. Isn't that
Nice.
cool?
With
And it
the
has
little
the Z
Z.
for the 350Z.
Nice.
All right, anyways, these, you just line up the top and bottom with this. And then, boom, twist them in like that. And then, yeah, the other one, same thing. Take this bad boy out. Throw this little rubber seal. Sounds good. Throw this little rubber seal over. And then twist the little dinosaur guy in place. There we go. Boom, like that. All right, let's test it out real quick. What the? Okay, that did not seem right. I don't know why, but okay, I don't know. Oh, that was awkward. Okay, I think you have to twist them twice. There we go, now it's in place. I think you have to twist them twice, but anyways, let's test them out. I should probably have done it before and after, but it did not pop up like that before. You remember too?
Yeah.
Look how much, look, now I don't have to press it twice. Dude, that is nice. All right, let's run that back, Turbo. Look at that, ready? Boom. So before, when I first bought this 350Z, every time I press this button, and to all the other 350Z owners out there, you'd have to press it twice. You'd press it once to like open it, but it would still be latched right here, and you'd have to press it again and guide it up. Now, you just press it once, and then you can just automatically open it up. But we're also going to be changing out the hood struts too, so it should go up like bread and butter. So yeah. So all you need is a flathead right here. You just pop this out, and it should. Okay, so this right here to the bottom of the strut is a 10, and then above is 13. Why they're different kinds, I have no idea. But yeah, we're gonna take the bottom off first.
One minute, 37 seconds later.
All right, these are the old ones. No bueno. I mean, they're not bad, but they've seen better days. All right, yeah, like I said, up here is the 13. Shout out to that boy Ben. Come on now. Yeah, when these hood struts come with new hardware too.
Johnson, a family.
These are the new ones it comes with.
I'm gonna get all up in here. What do you mean by that?
Okay, I lied. This whole time it was
A 12?
this whole time it was a 12, but the 13 was working. Okay, the only new hardware it doesn't come with is just these bolts so you reuse them. But shout out to my boy Ben. He cleaned it up for me so I can reinstall these puppies. Yo, dude, this is gonna be so strong, by the way, that we're not even gonna need this ruler once this one's installed. Guarantee it. Okay, yeah, like I said, these bottom bolts are a 10, and then this should be a 12, and then this should also just pop into place as well. So, yo, watch out. Oh, no. What's up? There we go. Look at that. What did I tell you? Scrap this old one again. Like I said, these aren't bad. What was basically bad is just the poppers. All right, yeah, like I said, you got to use the same bolts. Put the new one in. Yo, make sure that when you're doing this, by the way, you put it down like this, and then on the other side, it goes down like this. If you do it the other way, like this, that's not how you install it, and you're gonna mess up something bad if you try to close it. So make sure that the hump goes upwards when you install it. Oh, okay. I forgot, I gotta replace this real quick too. And like I said, it's a 12. I lied, I think. Yeah, I lied. Can't be a, oh. What the heck? Okay. Okay, so I'm not tripping. The OEM one is a 13, and the one you get from Z1 Motorsport is actually a 12. So that's weird, but whatever. Make sure it's snug. I was just saying how is a 12, and I just tried to use a 13, bro. Alright, she's nice and snug. Make sure these ones are snug too real quick. Alright, those are good. Now we should be able to just pop this in place. Boom. Alright, back up and let's... Oh my god, dude. Holy cow. Yo. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's... Alright, let's see what happens. Yeah. Yes, Sarski. That's what we want right there. Before, you had to guide it up halfway, if not a little more than halfway, for you to get it to this high point. And then once it's at the high point, it'll stay there. But now, damn. Okay, now, when you open it, you just pull it up a little bit, and it does the rest, baby. Dude, holy shit. I know, that's what I'm saying. Oh my god!
1 week later.
Got some goodies in here. We got this RS 180 pedal, and then we have these two. It's a base model 350Z, so basically it's this without these metal plates. So this is the RS 180 pedal that has this little indentation so you can do like heel to toe. And then yeah, this is the clutch and the brake. They're both the same size. And then it came with new bushings for the pedals, and then we got a new antenna from the stock one. So this is a short one, and then we have a white blade delete. So yeah, that's the goodies. And then shipped from Japan, baby. All right, it is this easy. You just spin this bad boy off. And yeah, it's beat up, it's crap. And this one. I wonder if I'm gonna notice like any difference or whatever on the... Imagine it didn't fit this whole time. That'd be insane. Anyways,
That was easy.
Looks so much better. Holy cow, it like twists on like instantly. That one you have to like twist a little bit more. Every car guy, man, loves stickers when they get their goodies with them. Okay, all right, this is the base model 350Z pedals. It's just these rubbers. These you can just basically fold off like that, and then they come off pretty easy. That's that. I think this one's gonna be a bit more stubborn. And then the only thing I don't have is this kick plate right here, and it's just a cover. So it's basically a cover of the metal that you've seen go over those other pedals. So yeah, that's the only thing I'm missing, but these other pedal covers will go over here and make it look a lot better. There we go. Voila. This is what the back looks like. Okay, I believe you need a flathead to get the bushing off the back of this. Okay, I finally got the end of this bushing off right here. This is where it clips on into here. I can't get this side off, but I should be able to slide this off now. All right, voila. These are all the base model pedals. Okay, fun fact actually, if you have a base model 350Z, this bushing is actually attached to the pedal. So I didn't know that. I thought it would just come off, but that's why this side wasn't coming off. So yeah, it snaps back in place, but yeah, it's attached right there. So Yeah. Alright, this is the new 1080 pedal. Boom, look how clean that looks. And then the brake and the clutch. These are all OEM parts. And then, yeah, like I said, these two are the same size as well. I'm gonna keep these covers on until after the install, and then I'll peel them off. Okay, not gonna lie, these are gonna be a pain to put on based off of how all that looks. I don't know if this makes a difference, but SBR 12 and SBR 11, they're the same size though, same part, everything, so. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna try doing this one first. Most important one of all anyways. This is the part number for the bushing. It should. Okay, that doesn't look right. Whoops. All right, scratch that idea. Let me see the bushing. Okay, no, this is the bushing you want for the RS180 pedal. Should snap on like that. Just like this. Boom. I think I know why. Okay, so this bushing right here slides into here, I'm pretty sure. Does it? Alright, so I just used a flathead to use that bushing to push this into place, so now it should line up to that and fit right. Okay, she's on. All right, we're gonna end up using these tools, whatever the frick they're called. Hopefully we can get this on this time. Oh, just fucking smoked my finger. Yo, you got a Band-Aid? That's what happens. I don't know if it'll focus. That's what happens when this gets you. Doing this. Oh my god, I almost died! No. I almost died, that was so scary! Okay, I finally got these bad boys on. This is the best tool that we had to use. So if you have one of these, it's still gonna be a pain, but you're gonna have to manhandle the pedals because they're gonna be a lot more stiff than this. If you're doing a base model, they open really easy. But these, because these metal plates, makes it harder for this to open up. So use one of these, start from the top and then work your way to the bottom. I recommend getting these top ones in and then do the right one, and then save this left one for last since the angle you're gonna be doing at. But other than that, they're all good. And then this, I need to get a new bushing for it. Other than that, it's good. All right, I got these pedals installed. If you guys have a stock 350Z, this bracket right here is a lot smaller than any of the other models. So I just put some masking tape right here to be able to fit this right here, so it slides over like that and sits right like that, and then it doesn't really wiggle. And then this part, like I said, is too thin, so when you put it over, now there's no wiggle room. And then this bracket will for sure fit on the back of that, and then it'll stop it from wiggling once you get the bracket in place. But if you don't put this tape right here, if you have a base model, then it's just gonna wiggle and be all loose. This is what it came with when I got the 380 RS, is you just slide this in, and then this is the bracket that it came with. So just put it in through here, and don't put too much, just make sure it doesn't wiggle. And then once you have enough, you can throw it over like that and it should be good. And then you can put the bracket up. All right, there we go. Should be on. And then that's what it looks like in the back. I don't even know if I need an angle on that. But anyways, yeah, that tape will help it from wiggling around. Now it's in there. Just make sure that you have both clips of the bracket in there, otherwise, you know, when you're driving, it's gonna come off. But pulling from the back end, nothing, it's not wiggling. And these ones I already put on. These fit, just not if you have a stock 350Z for this. Brand new Nismo mats, baby. Look how clean that is. This will be the passenger. These you can just toss in there, and then it should lock in right here. There we go. Ta-da. Nismo, baby. Ooh, look at that. That looks so much better. And then all I need is this kick plate cover for this. But other than that, pedals are all good to go.
Two very boring minutes later.
Time to put the other one in. This one doesn't have a lock point, so it just sits in place like that. Alright, I ended up buying this Tomei shift knob. It's the SS, so I believe it stands for super small. Right there, this is the type I got. All you do is twist this bad boy off. Yours may or may not twist off as easy, but there we go. And then comes with a ring. I bought the black finish one, so I think I ended up paying like 10 bucks more. And then yeah, this is the Tomei shift knob. You end up 3M'ing the backside and then fitting it in. I don't know if you guys can see that. Subtly says Tomei. So, but screw that bad boy on. And then just make sure that this is tight, and then also the Tomei is faced the way you want it. Like that. Yeah, it looks straight. Anyways, that is how you install the Tomei shift knob. Like I said, I got this from Z1 Motorsport, and yeah, I think I paid like 60 bucks for it or so. And it's the super small one, and I think they have like 3 or 4 different other options. So, but yeah, this is the one I went with. Alright, peep the new pedals, new shift knob, the new mats and stuff.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Shush. Okay, these are all the clips you're gonna be working with. I don't think I broke any. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, never mind, these broke. All right, once you get that inside part off, then you wanna use a flathead to pry open this, or one of these, and then this is going to be a 12. Okay, these are a 10. This one is the one that kept spinning. Okay, that's why I felt like it was spinning right there. There we go. And then unplug this clip right here. There we go. Okay, if you guys are struggling to get this wiper blade off, right here where the bolt sticks out, just hammer a little bit and it should come off easily. And then right here, you want to unplug this from this, and then I'm going to end up zip tying it right here, and then you get this little clip right here and pull this whole piece out, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, this little clip right here, just use a piece of pliers right there, and then yeah, it's out right here, right there. So you just pull the clip out right there, and it should be good. And then this you can zip tie to whatever. I think I'm gonna end up zip tying this through here for these two. All right, so my camera ended up dying when I was installing the wiper blade delete, but basically all you gotta do is use a Phillips that comes with washers right here. But yeah, I already have all of this back in place. But yeah, basically we zip tied it into these 2 OEM holes, and then yeah, it comes with 2 washers. Comes with 2 washers, and yeah, basically to stop any like water from coming through. But yeah, the one that I got was black, and we're gonna end up painting it the OEM color for the 350Z and seeing how it comes out. These are bend, what would you call these, beam supports, or I don't even know.
Yeah.
Just supports for his hammock. We're gonna see how that goes. Hopefully it goes well, but if not and you fall, then that makes content. Alrighty. Let's see what happens there, brother. Yeah, honestly, I think it'll be fine. Go on, full send it. Oh, shit.
I guess not. Yeah, I heard it moving.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Yeah, those are personally the best accessories in my opinion for the 350Z. It's a reasonable price, and they kind of make the 350Z look a lot more modern. So if you guys have any questions about it, you guys can comment down below. If you guys stayed till the end of the video, I appreciate the support. I have a next video coming out in like 2 to 3 weeks, I want to say. If you guys aren't into car content either, by the way, I think the next video that I'm going to have out is going to be something different, some sort of challenge. So yeah, stay tuned to see what that is. I already know what it's going to be. So, but yeah, also follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, because that's where I'm going to be doing little kind of behind the scenes or like updates on the videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I appreciate the support. And yeah, I love you guys. Adios.